What's up, YouTube? Big vid here, April 2nd, Friday. Little recap yesterday. Good day again. We're positive on the units. You know, Warriors kind of screwed us on our sweep, but I mean, it is what it is. 4 in one day, plus 3 units. The overtime in the Pelicans game really saved us. When I seen who all was out, Lonzo, Zion, Ingram, I'm like, damn. The line moved down a lot, but I mean, just one of those things. You lock stuff in early, and that's the chance you take. But hey, it hit. You know what I mean? The only one loser we had is the Warriors. The Pistons dominated. Sixers dominated. So all in all, a good day. We're going to keep it rolling. I mean, 3 units yesterday. We're up 12 on the week. So, I mean, that's great. Funny story here. I'll tell you guys real quick. But my buddy at work, he does parlays and all he be playing. He actually had his 9-year-old sister pick every game yesterday, money line. And he threw $10 on it. He ended up hitting it for $1,000. I mean, she picked Orlando money line. It's just wild. It's wild. She knows nothing about basketball, and he just had her pick, and he threw $10 on it and hit. But hey, it's crazy. So it's gambling. But let's jump right into it today, guys. Crazy day MLB yesterday. We're not really gonna get involved in that yet. We gotta see how it develops. I mean, there's a ton of favorites lose it. That was wild. So we're just gonna go straight NBA. First game, we'll be looking at Timberwolves at the Grizzlies. I like the Grizzlies here, minus the 6. Going to be a max play for today. I like the Grizzlies here. They're 7-1 ATS at home. The last 8, they're 7-1 ATS last 8 times they played Minnesota. I just don't think this young Timberwolves team, they're real messy. They're going to make mistakes. I mean, they could come to play. I could see it being a high-scoring game. I was looking at the over, but I think I'm just going to lock in the Grizzlies here with the 6. I think they're going to get it done. As long as, nobody crazy sits or anything. But I really don't think the Timberwolves are going to have what it takes to take the Grizzlies at home. So, with that being said, on the next match, it's going to be a max play too. We're looking at the Hornets at the Pacers. On the Hornets here, +4. The Hornets here, they had a tough night last night against the Nets. But, I could see them bouncing back from that. They are 5-4 in their second game back to back. The Pacers it's just hard to be on them at home. They are, after a day of rest, especially after a day off, they're 13-24 ATS, 6-15 ATS at home. I think the Hornets could play here, keep it close. Honestly, I think they might win outright, but we'll grab the 4 for some security. But I do think the Hornets are going to win outright. Next, we're going to be looking at the Bucks and the Blazers. I like the Bucks here minus the 3. I think the Bucks offense is just going to be able to way outplay Portland's defense. Portland's scoring points, but their defense hasn't been great at all. But as long as the Bucks don't sit their whole lineup out like they did against the Knicks last week before the game, I really think there's a lot of value here at the Bucks minus 3. The Bucks are 8-1 straight up the last 9 games they played the Blazers, so a lot of value there. Next, we'll be looking at the Mavericks at the Knicks. This is a tough one, but I do think the Knicks are going to bounce back. I'm going to grab them with the 6. I don't know if they're going to win the game, but I think they could keep it close. Barrett's probably going to be out, so that's a little tough, but the Knicks at home have been playing great. The Mavericks are no scrubs either on the road, but for some reason I like this. When you look at it in the past, the Mavericks, they have a little trouble covering when the line's between like 4.5 to 7.5. They're 3-5 with the ATS on that, and on the other hand, New York, which is a similar spread, is 5-4. So we're gonna go on a limb here. We'll take the Knicks plus the 6, and throw unit on us. I think they can keep it close. Yeah, they might even win. So you see that a lot with them bouncing back on the second game. They got to come back after a loss. But last but not least, we're gonna be looking at Atlanta and New Orleans. hopefully I don't eat my words here, but as long as Lonzo and Ingram, one of them play, I don't know if Zion's gonna play. Maybe he will, but I'm gonna lock in now. Pelicans money line. Um, Atlanta, after their tough game last night, they won, and after both of the teams playing overtime, I think New Orleans, they're at home. They didn't travel. They're at home, so I think they're gonna bounce back after that devastating loss to the Magic last night. They didn't have a lot of people, so it's understandable. I think some players are going to play that did play last night are going to play tonight, and I think we're going to see a different Pelicans team. Also, was looking at the over here, but I'm not going to play it just because with these two teams coming off overtime games last night and all, who knows? The scoring, it just might not be there. So I just figured I'd jump on them here. The Pelicans are 4-2 their last 6 at home ATS. ATL is just measly 2-4 the last 6 games on the road. So we'll take the Pelicans here at home. Money line. So they're the picks for today. They'll be down in the description. Let's just keep it rolling. Big college basketball day tomorrow. So I'm pretty pumped about that. And don't forget the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the like button down there. Also, comment what your pick of the day is. I want to hear what you guys have, the people watching my videos. I want to know what your pick is. So, with that said, have a great day, and see you guys tomorrow.